What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another video. And I've got some very interesting Browns news to talk about as we are just a couple days away from the NFL trade deadline. And of course, I expect the Browns to be pretty active as they look to boost their defense. As so far, our defense has not been very good outside of a few players. Of course, those players being Denzel Ward, Ronnie Harrison to a point, and of course, Myles Garrett, who currently leads the league in sacks with 9. Now, speaking of sacks, I in this video, I'm going to be talking about the possibility of the Browns trading Olivier Vernon. Yeah, imagine that. Browns trading Olivier Vernon. Do I think it could happen? Possibly. Now, where did I come up with this crazy thought? Well, according to SportsIllustrated.com, who posted an article talking about, the latest news and rumers surrounding the upcoming NFL trade deadline, they actually wrote a little mini article about the Browns and what they've been hearing. So here's what they said, and I quote, "The Browns are another team that could get creative in moving players in and out. And along those lines, veteran pass rusher Olivier Vernon's name is one that's circulating as available for teams looking for help in that area. I don't think it's too much to think the Browns could trade Vernon and add a pass rusher elsewhere to replace him." So essentially, they're saying, don't be surprised if the Browns trade Olivier Vernon for maybe a corner or a safety or a linebacker, and then they turn around and acquire a pass rusher to replace him. Now, of course, one name that immediately comes up in that regard is Washington football team defensive end / linebacker Ryan Kerrigan. Although I'm sure some Browns fans will have, kind of differing thoughts like, oh, he's too old. But one thing, he doesn't miss games. I mean, you look at, his career, he's rarely ever missed games. Has he missed any games in his career? I think he's missed a couple, but still, talk about an Iron Man. That is the kind of guy you want. And he gets to the quarterback, something that Olivier Vernon has not done this year. As you look at Vernon's stats, I mean, like I said earlier, he's done diddly squat. He's played in 5 games, started 4. He has a pass defended, a fumble recovery. Ooh, nice. Then you look at his tackles. He has 11 combined tackles, 6 solo, 5 assists, 1 tackle for loss, and a measly 2 QB hits. So essentially, he's barely getting to the quarterback. Last year, he had 26 combined tackles, 20 solo, 6 assists, 4 tackles for loss, 11 QB hits to go along with 3.5 sacks in 10 games. And by the way, he started every game. He also had a forced fumble last year, too. So do I think he could even, surpass 3.5 sacks this year? No. I'm being honest with you. I'll be surprised if he does. At least he wouldn't do it with us because he ain't doing nothing here. I mean, but yeah, I would definitely trade him for, help in other positions. I would add him to a deal to spice it up, but I don't think we would trade him alone. Honestly, who would take Olivier Vernon, bro? Unless you're sure he can ball out for you. God, dude has done diddly squat for us, bro. And the worst thing is, the Browns have accumulated 18 sacks this year. 9 from Myles Garrett. And we have 2.5 from Sheldon Richardson and 2 from Adrian Claiborne. Those are the only 3 Browns defensive linemen who have gotten at least 1 sack this year. The rest of the sacks are coming from 1 linebacker, BJ Goodson, and then corners and safeties. Isn't that crazy? Bro, our leading sack getter is Myles Garrett with 9. Our second leader is Sheldon Richardson with 2.5. Look at that drop off from 9 sacks to 2.5. And we're talking about Sheldon Richardson, an interior pass rusher, is second on the team in sacks. Bro. And you see why I wanted Yannick Ngakoue and Everson Griffin. That's why. Miles has no help, bro. And the worst thing is, right now, Miles has a minor ankle injury. Now, I expect him to play, as does the coaching staff. I think Miles will play. He should be fine. But seriously, dude, you watch this dude in this game. He's literally doing it all himself. The dude is dead tired by the end of the game because other than him, nobody else is really getting pressure. It's all up to him. Without Myles Garrett, we have virtually no pass rush aside from Sheldon and Adrian Claiborne. That's it. That's it. Now, Larry, he's done better. I wish he could get to the quarterback, though, but he's mainly a run stopper. But damn, bro, like we need a better pass rush. Like I said, I would have loved to get Yannick Ngakoue or Everson Griffin, but no. We like Olivier Vernon because he's a good locker room guy. Now, of course, we did restructure his deal, and he's essentially going to be a free agent after this year because we put a clause preventing a tag. So my guess is he'll be a free agent, and it'll be really interesting to see what he gets in terms of a contract because right now he ain't proven nothing, I mean, I'm not going to, go all in on him because the dude has been hurt. He has missed a couple games this year, but come on, bro. What the heck? But yeah, I think it's very possible that we could trade Olivier Vernon. Of course, he now joins David Njoku as Browns names that have appeared in trade rumors. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, these next couple of days are going to be really interesting. So if I hear anything else, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Browns, and I'm out.